Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Tony, Manly Tony, kicking it this morning. I'm in a great spirit this morning. I just woke up and started practicing something that I saw on some guy on Instagram talk about practicing gratefulness, and then like I seen that the Bible talks about being grateful, so I was like, it just makes sense to be grateful, you know. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just happy that I woke up. I'm happy that I have a vehicle that's decent, like a nice car, you know. So when I say that I'm starting from zero, just so you understand, I had a good job and everything and whatnot, but I was just doing the 9-to-5 thing, and then like I had went and leased, or not leased, but financed a 2013 Mercedes-Benz. And that was something that I did after years and years and years of driving around junk cars, breaking down on the side of the road, all that stuff. And I was dating this chick at the time, and she encouraged me to just get something nice finally for myself, which I'm glad I did it. I just wish I went about it a different way, because financing a car is a bad idea, guys. Like, you waste so much money doing that. Even though it does put you in a vehicle right away, and it does like cover like the basics, like make sure the car's running good and everything, for the most part, it's better to just save your money and buy a car. I was caught in a rock in a bad place. I had bought a Suburban for $500 that drank gas like you wouldn't believe, and then the transmission went out, so I needed a car. So I was homeless at the time, even though I had the Suburban before I had this Benz. So just to give you a good scope of my situation, this is what happened. So I was living with this chick, and it was all good, but then she was one of those, what they call those IG kind of chicks. So when things started going kind of rough for me or sideways, it was like I was just getting chewed out every day. It was horrible. It was so bad that I chose homelessness over living with her. And I have a dog, a 90-pound American bully. He was given to me when I had my YouTube channel. So the Junkyard Dog was the name of my YouTube channel, to have a dog, you know, which is cool. I love them, but it was really hard because I realized that dogs are like a luxury item for people who have like the extra income, because it's really like a kid that never grows up. Anyways, me and my dog were sleeping in the Suburban, which was rough, man. You could imagine living in a truck with a dog. And I would walk him a lot. Something's in my eye. I would walk him a lot. So it wouldn't be to where like we would be stirred up in there. He didn't pee in there or nothing like that, but definitely was rough, because a dog in a closed space is always gonna have this kind of smell. And I think he ended up getting mites from being in that truck, because now he's got like some problem with his skin, so I gotta go deal with that. So anyways, I gotta learn to be more direct and tell my stories. So anyways, I was living in the truck, and then I got a job. I bounced back and I got a job, and the job didn't pay well, but it didn't matter, because I wasn't paying rent. I was living in my truck, and I would literally sleep outside of work, so I was never late, and I was always home, you know? So on one note, I'll be honest with you guys, it's almost like if you don't have a woman and you want a cheat code to like saving up some money, you don't need a great job right away. Like I noticed, like, yo, if you're willing to like, you get you like a van or something and a gym membership, because that's how I used to shower and stuff, you could have a job that pays you like $2,500 a month, and your expenses are completely obliterated because you're living in a van. That's not a long-term plan though. Like, don't think this like, oh, I just live in a van or whatever. It's more like I was able to save up to get my Benz because I was living in a van, right? And the only reason why I was able why I wanted to get the Benz first is because I was using it to do Turo. That was my idea. That was not a good idea, because it rented only once on Turo, and then that was it, never rented again, so I got stuck with the car. And then tax time came around, so I was able to get some money, and then I got this warehouse that I'm in right now. So I'm living in a warehouse. Still the same thing with, it's cheaper, it's still expensive, but it's still cheaper than an apartment in LA. And the way I shower is I go to the gym. I had a Planet Fitness membership with my girl, but we let that lapse because, you know, she's got a place now, so I just shower there. I would live with her, but I won't do that again. I wouldn't live with a woman again, man. I'm kind of over that whole relationship part of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want success at this point. I don't want to be lovey-dovey. I don't need that one person. I don't need any of that. I got my son. I just want to be successful and to build myself as a man. Women are like the least of my concern. So with that being said, I now am in a situation where I'm in this warehouse. I have no job. I have this Benz. I have no job. And I just gone back to like selling transmissions, T5 transmissions. So the order of the day is to finish this one transmission I have, complete it for a customer, and drop it off. He's giving me $1,000. So I'm gonna take that 1,000 and I'm going to flip it before the end of the week, because you know at the end of the month comes, you gotta pay rent again. So you gotta like, I gotta like hustle before the rent comes again, because I'm already late. I'm already behind. So I'm under some pressure, but you know, I feel like I'm built for pressure, you know, so I'm just gonna go do it. So this is my entry for the day. My first subscriber, the guy who left me a message or a comment, thank you. I really appreciate it. I was just posting these, kind of just like keeping track and like making me accountable. And now that you're here, I feel like I'm accountable, like you're like accountability partner to me. So you never have to write another comment again, but I appreciate you, man. So yeah, all right, so we're in good spirits. I'm gonna do some push-ups right now. I wanna do 1,500 push-ups a day, so I'm just gonna start today with 50. I'm gonna try to knock out 50. Like I said, like I'm in really bad shape. Everything on me is like squishy and soft. You can see my arms are still big. They're still big because I work. Look at that. Anyway, but that's the only thing left. Everything else went away. So I'm gonna do some push-ups, and then I'm gonna do answer some emails on my computer for some jobs, and then I'm gonna go and try to handle this. All right. So we'll talk tomorrow, guys. Peace.